AMD is actually green today, but I'm still down about $50,000 or 39% on my 2026 calls. And in this video, we're going to give an update. Now, taking a look at the weekly chart, we know that the smart money zone from the end of the summer into Q4 has broken. We know that the smart money zone from January has unfortunately broke, and we've had multiple weekly candles that have alluded to a potential bounce. Unfortunately, all of those bounces have sold off subsequently, and now we are sitting at the point of control on the weekly chart. The point of control is the heaviest amount of volume within the past 5 years for AMD, and this tends to be a very, very strong support and a very strong resistance level. Instead of showing vertical support bars like a lot of other people do, these horizontal bars are going to show us not how many shares were traded within that day, but instead at what price levels people were buying and selling at. And so that's why I think there's a pretty damn good chance that we do end up holding $95 to $100, but we have yet to confirm that on the weekly BX trender. You can see the weekly is still showing lower lows. Now, one good thing that did happen today is that the BX actually made higher lows, indicating that there's a very high chance of a potential short-term bounce. Now, the issue with this is that we have bounced nearly every other time that this has occurred, but the issue is that most of these bounces end up being short-lived and reject. And so yes, we could see maybe a continued 6 to 10% relief on AMD for the next couple of weeks, for the next couple of days, but in order for us to actually break structure and find a true bottom, we need to take out this resistance trend level and preferably really take out that $115 level. I still think there is massive upside for AMD going into 2026, but I'm not going to average down or burn any more capital until that weekly confirms. And at the end of the day, yes, I am down about $50,000, but this was only a $120,000 position, which is a lot of money, but from a capital standpoint is very low relative to the amount of capital that we trade with, as well as how much we've made in the past 2 years. This position easily meets the position sizing guide that we have in our Discord community. This is way less than 5% of our max capital for this position. And so at the end of the day, while this is a rather big trade as far as capital relative to my fund and total capital, it's really not that much. You want the exact indicators and systems that I use to make $4.4 million in the past 2 years? Then go grab our Elite Trading Playbook. It's a step-by-step checklist that shows you exactly what I look for to get in and out of a trade. It's free, there's no fluff. And while you're there, you can also check out the other 11 free courses covering everything I've learned about trading in the past 10 years.